Hello, everyone, and welcome to My Joyful Life. Today's topic on getting to know Cynthia a little bit better is Azul and Storm. And what in the world is Azul and Storm? Well, I will let you know in just a minute. Today is a beautiful day outside, and so I have the front door open to our screened-in porch so I can feel the warmth of the sunshine and get some fresh air. And you can probably hear some birds. Oh, that sounds so good, doesn't it? Ugh, spring is near. I cannot wait. And today I also have a little friend sitting with me. Um, you may have seen my little friend in some videos in the background, but today I'm going to formally introduce my friend Beverly, who has been staying with me during this time, just kind of helping to be one of my caregivers from my back surgery. She gave me this, and for those of you who are not aware, I did have back surgery, and after it was done, it ended up having to be done in 2 surgeries instead of 1. And when I came out of the second one, I had no feeling or mobility in my right leg, and that is still currently the case. It is getting better, but it has now been 4 weeks today from my second surgery. Yes. So I had them on February 2nd and February 4th. And so when I woke up and I didn't have the ability to move that side of my body, it's scary when you first wake up sometimes. I'm kind of getting used to it now, so I don't need to be as grounded as much. But I started, sleeping with a pillow to hold on to, so when I woke up, I would kind of quickly remember, my situation. Not that it would ever take long. And when I came home, my husband gave me Mr. Brown Bear, whom you met last week. And Miss Beverly has also given me this sweet little gal and her little baby. And I don't really have a name for her. Her little tag says hug and love. So I don't know. I'm thinking about calling her Huggy Lovey. So if you have a better name than Huggy Lovey, let me know and we'll consider, your name. So anyway, so Azul and Storm. What is Azul and Storm? Azul is my blue betta fish. I purchased Azul and Rojo about 2.5 years ago, and about a week and a half ago, Rojo passed away. And it was sad because, those fish were a part of my everyday life and my everyday routine. Every day, even on the days I worked at the hospital, and I worked nights at the hospital, I would always go in there between 5:30 and 6 o'clock, and I would talk to them and I would feed them. And I would talk to them while I was feeding them. And so they learned my voice. They would come to my voice. And Rojo, started acting like he couldn't swim very well. And so we were concerned about him, that maybe something was wrong. And this was before I went in for surgery. And after I came out, I wasn't able to just get up and go feed them. So my husband was doing it. And unfortunately, one day he told me that Rojo had passed. And so then he said that Azul was acting kind of funny. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't lose them both. But needless to say, my husband took me last weekend to the pet store, and we got a butterfly betta fish to put in Rojo's tank, and I let my husband name him because they're male betas, and he decided to name him Storm. So Azul was continuing to act funny and wasn't really eating. So I got my husband to wheel me over there in the wheelchair, and I just started talking to him. And you guys, he immediately just sprung up to the top of that tank. And you're going to kind of see all of them, a little couple clips from Rojo and Azul, and then some pictures of Azul and Storm. But anyway, so we figured that, you know, the next day I would be the one to feed him again. So again, my husband rolled me over there, and he would spring to the top of that water. And we came to realize, you know, at first we were like, I mean, is it possible that, you know, two fighting fish could really know that they were still occupying the same space? And was he really sensing Rojo's death, you know, because they'd been together on the shelf at the pet store, but then in the same little area for 2.5 years. And I thought, surely not. But we come to the conclusion that that was not the case, that it had everything to do with my voice. So now, I mean, whether I go in by wheelchair or walker, I am feeding them, and he is doing fine. So I guess he was going through a withdrawal, which is interesting because Mackenzie, my grand dog, did the same thing. But who knows? Maybe that will be the story next week, to really give you a good look at Sadie and Mackenzie. I know that they will be coming, but maybe we'll just go ahead and make that next week's story and just let you keep meeting my family members. And they're getting up to come over because they've heard their names. All right, well, I am going to say bye to this portion of the video and bring up Rojo and Azul and Storm for you to meet. And I hope that you enjoy this video, and I look forward to seeing you again next week for more of My Joyful Life. Well, this is Cynthia with Cynthia's Joyful Creations, and I will see you again soon. Bye.